Well, hello everyone. Alejandro J. Tornato. I am the founder and CEO of Tornato Speaking, Leadership and Coaching LLC. And what a privilege it is to be connecting once again with all of you. And today, what I want to share with you is, and you can see that there in the title. I mean, what is it that defines you? What is it, or what are the things that you are letting define you, who you truly are? And let me share something with you. You know, the greatest identity theft doesn't come from cyber criminals. Where does it come from? Well, it happens when you or when we let what other people say on social media, is that what defines you? You see, we are living in a world, I mean, we cannot ignore it. You see, prior to the pandemic, maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, we used to go, I mean, to places, whether you are a speaker or a trainer or facilitator. We used to go to places, physical places, I mean, to work, I mean, to share with others our services, I mean, the things that we do, the passion that we have for enhancing other people's lives. And then after or during the pandemic, pretty much everything stopped. Everything came abruptly to a standstill. And now we are moving. Now it's a kind of it's a fusion between in-person activity and still very much so what I'm doing right now, the virtual world. I mean, connecting with all of you, not in person, but through the benefit and the power of the internet and Zoom and all these platforms, social media platforms. And so when people interact in social media, whether it be on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, whatever it may be, YouTube, what happens is that if we show up and we give to the world our content, you see, there's some people that are going to like it, some other people that are going to hate it, and there's going to be people in between. Okay. Now, so many people who are present in the social media platforms, they get sucked into that kind of environment of likes and comments and did people really like what I said, or what are the comments and so forth? I mean, is that, and so many people, they are defined, they allow that to define them, to put them in that box, okay, and with a pretty good ribbon, and they feel happy there. But is that who you are? I mean, are you the person who is defined by what other people say that you are, or because of whether other people like you, whether other people agree with your message? And what happens if they disagree? Then you get all upset. Then what happens is, if you truly believe in your message, whatever that message happens to be, even if that message is controversial. And let me share with you that we are living in times that it doesn't take too much to be a controversial figure. It doesn't take too much. Years ago, I mean, you really have to be purposeful to be controversial. But today, you don't have to strive that hard to become controversial in your message. But even if you're controversial, if you believe in your message, are you a person who cares what other people say? How many likes you have? How many comments you have? Are you showing up? Are you sharing your content, your creativity with the world because of what the world is going to give you back? Or are you doing that because that's one of your inner values, is the fact that you are a person of value who values others? Is that the mode of operation that you have consistently as you show up in the world? Did you ask yourself the question, why am I sharing this message? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Is there a why in your questions? I mean, why do I do what I do? Is it to get notoriety? Is it to become famous? And I tell you, there is nothing wrong with the desire of being famous, but famous not just for the sake of being famous, but attaining fame as a result of you pouring out to others and then being recognized the work and the value that you are putting out there. And when you do that, when your message, when that is what defines you, as opposed to whether people are going to resonate and like and enjoy your message. Because let me tell you, out of almost 8 billion people on the planet, perhaps not very many may resonate with you, may like you, may want to keep listening to you. So that if you are allowing that to define you, then your journey is not going to be very steady. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs. And in terms of feelings, you're going to be feeling great when people accept you, and you're going to be feeling very low when some people hate you. And I want to help you be a little bit more consistent in what you do by changing your mindset, by thinking deeply into what is it that defines you. Don't let external circumstances define you. It is your inner values that should define you, no matter what happens out there. And people will soon enough begin to recognize that you, whatever you are doing, you don't do it for the approval that you may or may not get. If you do get it, that's fine. But if you don't, you are steady in what you do because you believe in you. You believe in what you do. You believe in the work that you do. And that, my friends, should be what defines us. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you. I hope that this message added value to you, to your life, to your journey. If it didn't, well, I said it anyhow, because that's what I wanted to share today. So until the next time that we meet, I wish you all a very good rest of today. And until next time, be well.